When we think about climbing stairs, it may seem like a simple activity we've done our entire lives without much thought. But for many people over 60, what was once effortless begins to feel like a challenge. The reason behind this difficulty isn't simply aging itself. It's the changes that naturally occur in our muscles, joints, and balance systems as we grow older. One of the biggest contributors is a condition called sarcopenia, which refers to the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that starts as early as our 40s and becomes more noticeable in our 60s and beyond. Muscles that once helped us push off the ground with power, like the quadriceps and glutes, are no longer as strong as they used to be, making each step on the staircase feel heavier. Along with weaker muscles, joints like the knees and hips often become stiffer with age due to wear and tear, arthritis, or reduced activity. This stiffness reduces mobility and makes it harder to bend the knees or lift the legs high enough to step up comfortably. Another challenge comes from balance and coordination. As we age, the systems in the body that control stability, the inner ear, eyesight, and proprioception, which is the body's ability to sense its position in space, become less sharp. This explains why some seniors may feel unsteady or nervous when climbing stairs, especially if the staircase is steep or lacks a railing for support. A lack of confidence then leads to hesitation, and hesitation can increase the risk of tripping or falling. Even the heart and lungs play a role here, because stair climbing requires cardiovascular endurance. If stamina is low, shortness of breath can make the climb even more exhausting. It's no wonder many seniors begin to avoid stairs altogether. But unfortunately, this avoidance only makes the problem worse, because the less we use those muscles, the weaker they become over time. The good news is that these age-related challenges are not a sentence to a sedentary life. While we cannot completely stop the aging process, research shows that the right targeted exercises can slow down, reverse, and in many cases, eliminate the barriers that make stair climbing difficult. Strength training helps rebuild lost muscle tissue, flexibility exercises restore joint mobility, and balance training reawakens the body's natural stability systems. By understanding why climbing stairs gets harder after 60, seniors can see that it is not just old age, but rather specific physical changes that can be addressed with the right approach. More importantly, regaining the ability to climb stairs isn't just about convenience. It is about independence, confidence, and quality of life. Being able to move freely through your home or enjoy outings without fear of stairs means living with greater freedom and less reliance on others. That's why the exercises we're about to discuss are so powerful, because they tackle each of these challenges head-on and allow seniors to take back control of something as simple, yet as vital, as climbing stairs with ease. When it comes to climbing stairs with ease after the age of 60, nothing is more important than building strength in the muscles that do most of the work. Every time you step up onto a stair, your legs are engaging in a powerful, coordinated effort, with the quadriceps on the front of your thighs pushing your body upward, the glutes in your hips providing drive and stability, the hamstrings at the back of your thighs assisting in lifting and controlling the leg, and the calves giving you that final push off the ground. Unfortunately, these are the same muscles that weaken most quickly with age, especially when regular activity decreases. The good news is that they respond extremely well to targeted exercises, even in older adults who haven't worked out in years. Strengthening these muscles not only makes stair climbing easier, but also helps protect the joints, reduces the risk of falls, and restores confidence in movement. One of the most effective exercises for this purpose is the chair squat. By sitting down and standing up from a sturdy chair repeatedly, you directly target the quadriceps and glutes, which are essential for lifting yourself step by step. This movement mimics the exact motion needed for stair climbing, making it practical and functional. For those who may struggle with balance, holding on to the armrests or placing the chair against a wall provides extra security. Another key movement is the step-up exercise. Using a low step or a sturdy platform, you simply step up with one leg and then the other, then step back down. Done slowly and carefully, this trains the muscles in a way that is almost identical to climbing stairs, but in a controlled environment where you can focus on form and safety. With time, the step height can be increased gradually to challenge the muscles more, but even a small step repeated consistently can bring remarkable improvements. Calf raises are another simple but powerful exercise. By standing behind a chair for support and rising up onto the balls of your feet, you build the calf muscles that give you that final push with each stair. Strong calves not only help with stair climbing, but also with balance, walking, and reducing ankle injuries. Alongside these, hamstring curls, where you gently bend your leg back toward your glutes while standing, target the hamstrings, which provide power and control in every upward step. These small but focused exercises add up to a much stronger lower body, which translates into easier stair climbing. Consistency is key. Even 5 to 10 minutes of these exercises, performed daily or every other day, can rebuild strength faster than most people expect. Seniors often find that within a few weeks, climbing stairs no longer leaves them breathless or unsteady. Stronger legs also mean greater independence, being able to carry groceries, visit friends, or simply move freely around the home without worrying about stairs. The process begins with simple, manageable steps, but the payoff is enormous: strength, safety, and the confidence to move through life without hesitation. While strong legs are the driving force behind climbing stairs, they cannot work effectively without the support of a stable core and balanced hips. Many seniors underestimate the role of these areas, thinking the legs alone are responsible for lifting the body upward. But in reality, the core and hips act as the foundation that keeps the body aligned, steady and safe during every step. The core includes not just the abdominal muscles, but also the muscles in the lower back, the deep stabilizers around the spine, and the pelvic region. These muscles work like a built-in support belt, holding the body upright and preventing unnecessary strain on the knees and hips when climbing stairs. Without a strong core, even strong leg muscles can feel uncoordinated, leading to wobbly steps and a higher chance of losing balance. Hip stability is equally crucial. The hips serve as the central hinge that transfers power between the upper and lower body. When the hip muscles are weak or unstable, the legs have to work harder, and balance becomes compromised. This often shows up as difficulty lifting the leg high enough to clear each step, or as a side-to-side sway that makes stair climbing feel unsteady. Exercises that target the hips and core directly address this problem, creating not only strength but also control. For example, standing leg lifts, where you gently lift one leg to the side while holding onto a chair for support, are excellent for strengthening the hip abductors, the muscles on the outer thigh that help stabilize the pelvis. Over time, these muscles make stair climbing smoother and more secure because the body is better aligned and less likely to wobble. Another simple yet powerful move is the seated march, where you sit on a chair and lift one knee at a time as if you are marching in place. This exercise engages both the hip flexors and the lower abdominal muscles, training them to lift the legs higher and with more control, just as needed on stairs. Gentle bridges, performed by lying on your back with knees bent and lifting the hips upward, also build strength in the glutes, hips, and core together, creating a unified system of support. These exercises may look small, but their impact is big because they directly translate into better stair climbing ability. Improving core and hip strength does more than just make the physical act of climbing stairs easier. It also boosts confidence. Many seniors avoid stairs because of the fear of falling, and that fear often comes from feeling unstable. Once the hips and core are stronger, balance improves noticeably, and with it, confidence returns. Moving from one step to another feels less like a struggle and more like a natural, fluid motion. In addition, strong core and hip muscles protect the spine and reduce lower back pain, which can otherwise make stair climbing uncomfortable. By focusing on these often overlooked areas, seniors gain not only the physical ability to climb stairs with ease, but also the peace of mind that comes from knowing their bodies are supported, steady, and ready for the challenges of daily life. Climbing stairs isn't just about having strong muscles. It also requires joints that can move freely without pain or stiffness. For many people over 60, the knees, hips, and ankles begin to lose flexibility, making even simple movements feel tight and restricted. Years of wear and tear, reduced physical activity, or conditions like arthritis can all contribute to this loss of mobility. When the joints don't bend smoothly, every step on the stairs feels heavier and more forced, often leading to discomfort or even avoidance of stairs altogether. But here's the truth. Mobility and flexibility can be improved at any age. And doing so can make stair climbing not only easier, but also far less painful. The knees play a central role in stair climbing, bending deeply with every step to help lift and lower the body. When the surrounding muscles are tight or the joints are stiff, this bending motion becomes strained. Gentle stretches, such as sitting on a chair and slowly straightening the leg until it is extended forward, can help loosen the knees and improve their range of motion. The hips are equally important because they provide the swing and lift needed to step up. Simple movements like hip circles or pulling one knee gently toward the chest while seated can increase flexibility in this area, making it easier to raise the leg high enough to clear each step. The ankles, though often overlooked, are the foundation of every step. Without flexible ankles, balance is compromised and the risk of stumbling increases. Calf stretches, where you place your hands against a wall and press one heel firmly into the floor, help keep the ankles mobile and strong, directly supporting smoother stair climbing. Improving joint flexibility doesn't just ease the physical mechanics of climbing stairs, it also reduces pain. Many seniors feel a sharp twinge in the knees or hips when using stairs, but much of that discomfort comes from tight muscles and restricted joints pulling unevenly on the body. By regularly stretching and gently moving the joints through their natural ranges, the pressure is distributed more evenly, reducing strain on any single area. This not only makes stairs easier, but also improves overall comfort in daily life, from walking to standing up out of a chair. Another important aspect of flexibility training is circulation. When joints are stiff, blood flow to the surrounding tissues is often limited, which slows healing and contributes to soreness. Stretching increases circulation, bringing oxygen and nutrients to the muscles and joints, which keeps them healthier. Just a few minutes of gentle flexibility work each day can unlock this benefit. And because these movements are low impact, they can be safely done by nearly everyone, regardless of fitness level. The beauty of working on joint mobility is that the results are often felt quickly. Within a few weeks, movements that once felt tight and restricted begin to feel more natural and fluid. For seniors who have avoided stairs due to stiffness or discomfort, this improvement can be life-changing. Instead of dreading the climb, they begin to approach it with greater ease and confidence. Flexibility and mobility aren't about forcing the body into difficult positions. They're about restoring the freedom of movement that makes everyday activities, like climbing stairs, feel effortless again. After understanding the importance of strong legs, a stable core, and flexible joints, the final piece of the puzzle is putting everything together into a safe, surgeon-approved daily routine that seniors can actually follow and benefit from. Many older adults worry about exercising because they fear injury or believe it's too late to start. The truth is that it's never too late, and even small, carefully chosen movements can lead to powerful improvements in mobility and independence. The key is to approach exercise with safety, consistency, and gradual progress in mind, ensuring that the body adapts without unnecessary strain. A routine doesn't have to be long or complicated. 10 to 15 minutes a day is often enough to see real changes in strength and stair climbing ability. Safety should always come first. That means beginning every session with a few minutes of gentle warm-up, like marching slowly in place or rolling the shoulders and ankles to loosen the joints. These light movements increase blood flow and prepare the muscles, making them less prone to injury. When doing strengthening exercises like chair squats, step-ups, or calf raises, it's important to move slowly and deliberately, focusing on control rather than speed. Using a sturdy chair, countertop, or railing for support adds an extra layer of safety, especially for those who are just starting out or who feel unsteady. The idea is to challenge the muscles without overwhelming them, so stopping at the first sign of pain or sharp discomfort is always wise. Consistency is more important than intensity, so even doing fewer repetitions daily is better than overexerting and risking injury. The beauty of a surgeon-approved routine is that it blends all aspects of stair climbing strength into one package. A balanced session might include a set of chair squats for leg power, seated marches for core and hip strength, calf raises for push-off ability, and a few gentle stretches for joint mobility. Done together, these moves prepare the body for the exact demands of climbing stairs. Seniors who commit to this routine often notice that daily activities, from walking up a flight of stairs to standing from a chair, become easier within just a few weeks. Progress may feel slow at first, but each small improvement builds confidence, which is just as important as physical ability. The mental reassurance of knowing that your body is capable goes a long way toward overcoming fear and hesitation. Tracking progress can be motivating as well. For example, keeping a simple log of how many repetitions were completed or how many seconds a balance exercise was held can show tangible results over time. Celebrating these small wins keeps motivation high and reinforces the habit of daily movement. The ultimate goal is not just to climb stairs more easily, but to reclaim independence, maintain freedom of movement, and enjoy life without being held back by physical limitations. A safe, simple, and consistent routine gives seniors the tools to achieve exactly that, proving that with the right approach, even something as challenging as stair climbing can once again become a natural and effortless part of everyday life.